Hello, everybody out there in my YouTube land. This is Big Gene from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night. Also cooking in conversation. I know y'all probably wasn't expecting me to be on right now, but I'm here, and I have the state. I made the title for the day. Hear from a G Part 2. I hope. Lafonso the Don, what's good with you? Mac Mini, Taj, I see you, boy. Lafonso, Phoenix, Sons, Kenneth Watson, what's good with y'all? Mac Zoe, Jesse Torres, how y'all doing out there, man? I'm glad y'all could be with me today. Yo, I'm a freestylist because, this time was set up for, one of Wolf's closest friends to come on. And he told me within 15 minutes of the show that he would be calling in. So I'm here, waiting on. And I know that I'm trying to get this all off my chest. I'm trying to get all this all out because it's very important to me. Thank y'all for y'all response and, checking me on, checking everybody else who's saying that my show, is being played because I'm dealing with this stuff. I'm dealing with personal lives, personal situations. That's what I got this for. I didn't get this to tell y'all about shit that didn't happen to me or people around me or things that got on. My man's gonna put me on this YouTube show so I could get personal things out there to you guys that I have. Like, I was fortunate to be around a lot of stars, man. I mean, like, they used to come to our game room on 112th and 8th Avenue. Everybody know our fish store on 112th and 8th Avenue between Manhattan and 8th was popping. Everybody came to the fish store. Everybody came to the game room. I'm talking about Alan Payne, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Tracy Morgan. You got your man, what's his name? Grand Pooba and Sadat X. Everybody and large amount, everybody, the rappers used to come through there. Zip used to bring people. They used to play pool and all that stuff like that. So we were fortunate, to know a lot of people, whereas that, like I said, we squashed a lot of beef that was going on, because we were gentlemen. We were people that people trusted our word, and they knew if you was from 112th Street and, and one of the biggest, guys who allegedly was getting a lot of money and pushing a lot of allegedly drugs. Fritz was from our block. You know what I'm saying? These are people I knew personally. These are our people who, what up, Big Gene? What's happening, Big Gene, and everything like that? And they knew what I did. Everybody in our crew knew that I was a parole officer. You understand? But you got to understand, just like the gangsters, of the old used to have the mob dudes and everything. Like, they used to have police officers and people that they knew that grew up with them and everything like that. I didn't grow up with them, but I came in the game in '86 after I graduated from college to be with them. Playing ball right there on 112th Street, playing in the King Dome, playing in the Rucker. I'm the dude they used to call Truck. Meet, there go the Truck. You understand? So I made my name at the Rucker. I made my name at the King Dome, winning championships over there. You know what I'm saying? So, when people sit up here and, and I'm just mentioning this, y'all, to inform y'all, you can't get at me no kind of way. You can't get at me no kind of way, because I've been there and done that. James Robinson, that's my family. James, what's up, boy? He keep dropping it down to me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that super chat. Now, and I'm saying that to say this, bro. For 27 years, I dealt with convicted felons in the street, going to their house, going to their programs. You understand? And if I had a problem with them, I say, oh, man, I'll meet you on your block. We could talk on your block where you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable in his office, I'll come to your block, man. You know what I'm saying? And I would go to the blocks and talk to guys. My job is to, my job is to help you integrate yourself into this community, but to help you do something different if that's what you want to do. If you choose to, take care of your family and do the right thing, that's what I'm here to teach you, bro. That's who I'm going to show you. I'm here to try to show you something different in life. You understand? Everybody could talk that shit, but I came from nothing. I ain't mad to say, yo, man, when I was living on Vanderbilt and St. Ferdinand, I used to go to friends' house, sometimes, man, and be like, I'd be like, yo, I hope they invite me for dinner. That shit was crazy. collect bottles and stuff like pack bags at the grocery store. You understand? But now I could say I got some of the finest watches that they make. You know, I done wore some of the baddest shoes. Oh, got five minks I don't even like wearing no more. Wish I had the money back for them because I got caught up in that 90s shit. Because in that 90s shit in Harlem, nigga, you had to be fly. I don't care what nobody say. In the late 80s and the 90s, if you ain't have it, if you wasn't driving it, if you wasn't doing it, these girls wasn't giving you no action. But I had conversation too. You gotta have the gift of gab, man. You know, you gotta be able to sell water to a well if you ain't got the other stuff. And then some cats out there was like that. But you know what your man 50 say. I let my watch talk to me. I let my ring talk for me. Blah, what's up, homie? You understand? So it be like that sometimes. So I'm here to just drop jewels on you guys and to let y'all know my personal experience. Now we could talk about shit of the day. We could talk about what's going on in New York and all the people out there in New York. I want y'all to know, if you see NYPD and they talking bad about the mayor, that means that mayor was good for the people. You understand? Especially for the black people. You got them protesting against the mayor out here. That's because that stop and frisk shit was thrown out the window. That's because that they not lock you up for a little weed because all those white cops, they're trying to play you like this, like they ain't prejudiced and stuff like that. Every time they arrest you, they get 5 hours of overtime. Every time they bring you in for that bullshit, they get 5 hours of overtime. You understand? And so they stopped that on that. So all that stop and frisk and that weed stuff and then not bringing you in because you got a beer in a paper bag, well, they shouldn't ask you what you drinking no way because it ain't none of their motherfucking business. You understand? Like when they stop you and talking about, yo, where you going in your car? Nigga, wherever my gas take me. That's where I'm going. What are you asking me for? What's the problem, officer? You understand? And then I used to have the same little problem everybody else had. And then they start talking that shit, this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, man, get out of here with that. And then when they see that gold shit flash on, they be like, okay. Why you ain't tell me at first? You want us? No, I ain't. Talk to you later, man. That bullshit. Hey, Illustrate. Yo, what's good? All right. Max Zoe, Jesus Torres, Clarinda Risha. Hey, how you doing? Chris, Burt, what's up with you, bro? Jay Ochacho, Jason Kenner, all y'all, Ronaldo Thomas. Much love to you from South Carolina, bro. Hope y'all good down there. So, you know, I'm going to call this month. I'm going to call this dude, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see what's going on. And I hope he pick up. And he's supposed to call me at, it's supposed to have been 1 minute ago. So let's do this. Get this on the side. West Side Buddy, what's good with you? Jason Kenner, what's happening? The Lightning Mind. Clarinda Risha, LOL. Carter, 1998. Latoya Banks. Hey, what's up, little niece? Now, I don't know about the FBI informant, Dolphin Perry. What's that about? Larry Legend. Larry Leonard. What's good with you, boy? Ola 300. Chilltown Major. What up, Death Row East? Let me call this dude and see what's going on. Yo, somebody hit me up and say, yo, Reggie said something about this dude. You know, all he want to do was to invite you. All he want to do was to blow Gene off and everything like that. And I called Reggie up, and me and Reggie, you know, we talked. I said, yo, Reggie, man, listen here, we don't get down like that, bro. Don't say that on the air, man, because you know I don't play that games, and I wouldn't play that games with you, bro. We don't do that, man. We men. You understand? You don't say invite another man to my privacy, and I'm not going to invite a man to your privacy. We don't play games like that, and we talk like men. Like, yo, listen, okay, man, you right, Gene. I said, because we don't get down like that. Because if a dude say that in front of me, you understand? Yo, come on, there go your teeth, man, right? Oh yeah, nigga, don't talk like that about me. You know, I remember I almost chased a nigga from Sue's for about a block. He invited me somewhere he shouldn't have invited me. You understand? We don't play those games, man. We grown men. You understand? And not saying somebody else want to do that. You know, I would never do that to him. I treat everybody as a gentleman. And that's what you got to do. So when you go that route and you go that other way, you understand? And that's what my Uncle Gene thing is about, you know, today. Never let niggas invite you into their video. But let me get to this, man. Because, you know, he was supposed to call me when he was supposed to call me. And I know he's a busy dude. I just want a little bit of his time. Because, you know, it's hard to get, you know, real people that's been out there in that world like that, in that life out here. Because they looked at it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They'll sit back and, you know, they support you and everything like that. But, you know, they are looked at in a certain way. Yo, what up? Yo, boy, I ain't gonna say your name, but I got you on the phone now. You was supposed to call me, bruh.
Man, you know I'm in California operating.
Yeah, but yeah, can you just give my people just a little bit of your time right now, man? They hear what you're saying, and I just want to, you know, ask you a couple of questions. Then you let them know about that whole situation that happened to Wolf and everything. And I just want to get this off my table right now. Can you do that for me?
I sure can. What you want to know, my brother?
All right, listen here, man. Like, can you tell the people, you know, and I'm not gonna say your name because I know we're gonna do like that, but can you tell your people how much state and fed times you did and some of the places that you did? Names a couple of some places that you've been in the fed joint.
Well, you know, federally, I've been to Lewisburg, Big Sandy, USP Atlanta, Beaumont, Raybrook, Phantom, and Otisville, and of course MCC and MDC in Brooklyn and New York.
All right.
Manhattan, New York.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
The state everywhere. Every maximum facility in the state outside of the newer facilities that I heard that they made later. That's like 5 Points in upstate. You know, I've never been to any of those facilities. You know, I know about them because, you know, I take care of a lot of gentlemen, you know, in the penitentiary. And that's some of the newer places that some of the homies are in. That's 5 Points in upstate. But I've never myself been in those.
Well, listen, I know you've been home for a while, but I know how you operate because I seen your jacket, your state jacket, and I ran some of your federal stuff too when I was working. You understand? Because you my boy like that. You understand? But I want them to know. Tell them why you never go to trial on your cases.
Well, you know, this is how I feel. You know, this is my brain, this is my mind, and this is how I feel. You know, normally, you know, I'm arrested by the top guys. And 9 times out of 10, when the top guys is kicking off your door with them windbreaker jackets on and telling you to get down, you know, this is how I feel about myself. Nobody else. This is how I feel about myself. I feel that maybe they know what they're talking about, or maybe they don't. But guess what? 9 times out of 10, you're always locked up on a complaint. Versus an indictment. So believe it or not, you know, when you first standing in front of that magistrate, it's at that moment that you have the most bargaining power, especially if you have an attorney. You know, you have the most bargaining power. And it's at that point, unless you got a lot of homicides or a lot of Hobbs Act armed robberies, or you got caught with a shitload of drugs, you know, in your possession, you can kind of wiggle your way out of between 5 or 10 years. So it's at that moment, the first thing I ever ask for is bail. And as soon as I can't get bail, and I see that I can't get bail, then I take my lawyer in the back and ask him, if I cop out right now on this complaint, how much is this complaint worth? And, you know, it's always between, you know, 4 to 10 years. And I not cop out immediately. Why? Because on a federal level, when you don't cop out, you can be superseded. Superseded means other indictments can come down. While you're there on your complaint, of course, you're probably about to get indicted. Probably, I'm not going to say you are, because, people that don't. I'm saying 9 times out of 10, if they have arrested you on a complaint, that means that a judge definitely signed the arrest warrant. There's a good chance that federally you're going to get indicted. So as a result of that, and I know that, I never ever took the time to fight the charges that were against me, to the point that I was there fighting long enough for me to get superseded for anything that they alleged that I did, for anything that some suckers are getting locked up or willing to lie about what I did. I just got myself out the way because, I always had money, and anybody that got money don't want to be in jail forever. So, I always made the executive decision to get out of the way, and, thankfully it worked out for me in the long run.
All right, man. I thank you for that, man. I just want to shout out Paranoid Reggie, Robert Brown, Most Hated Gang Incorporated, D Money, James Mack, Stoner LA, JX, New York Giants, Pride 365, Ed Rock. They all listening to you, Paranoid Reggie, listening to you, Trinsta Bullock. But check this shit out, man. Like, I know you from back in the day, and you was gated up in the whole 9 yards and stuff like that. And you used to hang with Wolf. Can you name a couple of fellas used to hang with y'all so they'll know that you real about what you're talking about?
Oh man, Gene, I don't know how many of them gentlemen want their name.
All right. Okay, cool.
Wait a minute. It's an undisputed fact that everybody knows that would know me. If they know Wolf, they know that I'm guaranteed, one of his top 3 best friends, from this world. So he's definitely one of my childhood friends. We grew up together, a lot of things together, a lot of everything together. So anybody that knows Wolf would definitely know who I am.
Right.
Again, what you talking about?
All right, but you knew Corey Buck.
Absolutely.
Right, I know that. I just want the people to know stuff like that. So listen, I told you about this situation, and you know about this situation with Meech and Wolf. And you had your own personal feelings about it. You understand? Would you tell the people what you feel or what you thought about the whole situation so they'll know?
Well, I just want to say this. First things first. Wolf, as you know, one of my brothers and one of my dear brothers that I grew up with. Another brother that did, his time, the little bit of time that he did do. Fortunately, he did it standing 10 toes down, not telling on nobody, not insinuating nobody. And, a lot of things going on musically wouldn't be going on because he was definitely there, in the beginning for the whole Bad Boy thing. And he definitely was one of the security and financiers of, making that happen, bringing Puff Daddy's dreams to life. Point blank period. I ain't gonna take away the relationship of him and Sean Combs, because they were in fact brothers. They were in fact friends. Everybody was friends. We all were good friends at one time, especially in the beginning. So, he is definitely part of, Puff Daddy bringing his dreams to life. I want to say this. The kid, SOSA, I see him online, talking about the BMF situation, and, none of that's my business. I don't got nothing to do with, I wasn't BMF, I was only, associates and, semi-friends with, the top guys, all of the crew. I don't know who they are, never really hung out with them, nothing of the sort. We not brothers, we not bosoms, we wasn't friends, but the top players, we were all, strong associates and friends. But somebody told me to listen to the guy, and they said, "Yo, man, he talking about your guy Wolf." So he told me where to go. So I started, at right there at the Wolf situation, and he's giving, his dramatic story about what happened, exactly what happened, and personally, I don't remember him being there. Number one, And number two, personally, Meech is his guy. You understand what I'm saying? So I give him, the understanding that when he tells a story, he's gonna tell it favorable to his guy. What can I say? Hey man, I'm not about to argue with you about how you feel about your guy, but if you're gonna tell a story and you're gonna definitely tell it about another gangster and another general and another superhero coming out of our world, then hey man, he's gonna have to tell it, without bias and without the eternal strife and everything else that's going on to tell it right. And let's get this straight for everybody. Ain't nobody called Wolf to the club talking about the young lady was with another girl and Wolf came down there arguing about that. Not so. It was a club that everybody went to and people just pop up there on one of the popular nights. Okay? Let's just make it clear. Giving all your money away to the girls and to the strippers and to the dancers, whatever you want to call them, I will in fact give that title to, Demetrius, T and his guys, 100%. They created that good time. They created that tone in the club, and absolutely nobody was doing it before they got there. There was a time when men went to the strip club, especially the homies from out of New York. A lap dance cost $15. She might have got a $20 bill. And if she looked that good, by the end of the song, somebody, not me, I always been married. But if she looked that good and the guy was a single guy, we would say, hey man, we might as well get out of here. It's kind of noisy and I'm interested in you myself. She packed her shit and got out of there. And that was that. Whatever was handled, I don't know. I come from girls liking the guy, whether they strippers or not. Whether you help them out or not, or whether it's help when she asks you for something, I don't know about that. That's something different. I want to say, well, that was the tone that those guys created, right? Wolf was dating a girl, that was around that scene. And when I say dating her, she wasn't his main girl. He was a big player, like the rest of the big players outside. And I guess he had a woman or two, I guess. I'm not going to attach him to no whole bunch of women or co-sign any of that. I want to say he was very familiar with what the young lady was, who that young lady was. Absolutely right. Homie was correct in that. All of that shit about Wolf coming in there arguing with Meech about the bitch, that ain't true. That's a motherfucking lie. Whoever she was with, he don't care. Nobody cares, man. They party girls, man. Everybody partying. But guess what? Wolf was with her for a long enough time that he felt like, yo, no matter who you with, if I come in the club and I see you and I call you, I expect you to get here. Guess what? The young lady was over there with the guys that like to go into their pocket with their hard-earned hustle money that they work hard for, and give it away.
Wolf wasn't giving up a dime.
And we know that. But listen, we're not here to discredit. We're not here to discredit, what anybody was doing. Right. I'm saying that's what they was over there doing. Guess what? She was having a good time. She wasn't in her right mind. She thought she was over there with somebody special. And, she tried to, shine a little bit. Ain't nobody got to go into no whole bunch of details. Guess what? He felt insulted. So he said something to her. You understand what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Ain't nobody going to disrespect that man nowhere. So he said something to her. It was at that moment that he was, I don't know exactly what he was saying, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I did. But guess what? Whatever he was saying to her, it wasn't Meech's business to check him about what he was saying. See, homeboy is telling some story, trying to tailor-make it like he was arguing with Meech. Man, get out of here, nigga. Go sit your ass down somewhere and don't misrepresent my man. I'm going to get the story. I'm going to get what really happened out, and then I'm going to say something to him later. What happened was, when Wolf was reprimanding the girl, what Meech should have did was mind his business. That's how I feel, because I'm going to take a side. You understand what I'm saying? Only suckers are neutral. Like I said, we're always friends, but Wolf is my brother. So when it's time to take a how Meech carries it, and that's like a man, and Meech knew how Wolf carries it, and that was like a man. So both of them were friends. They were two solid men that were friends. Now, everybody's high, everybody's on drugs, it's the club scene, it is what it is. You know, everybody's partying and having a good time. When Meech see Wolf saying something to one of his girls, is at that point, no, I'm taking a side, and this is how I feel. I feel he should have mind his business, because guess what? Since when you ever been telling Wolf anything? Never. Since when Wolf been telling you anything? Never. All of y'all pushed your line and you respected it. So guess what? When you see him checking a bitch, no matter what he's checking her about, nigga, you were supposed to be wise enough and mind your motherfucking business and don't get into that business. Fuck that bitch. Step back. You know everybody know what the streets is about. Let's not play that game. So guess what? When Meech went and got up and tried to be like, yo, homie, and give his spiel about how Wolf should be carrying himself, Wolf told him, mind your motherfucking business, nigga. And like I said, he told that man to his face, since when you ever told me what to do, motherfucker? I ain't one of these niggas. Now, because it was the most popular club that everybody goes to, and the security knew both parties, guess what? Being that Wolf at that moment was by himself talking to the girl and not with a crew, the security intervened and escorted Wolf out. Why? At the end of the day, it's a club. Everybody's partying. Meech and his guys is spending that money and having a good time. So guess what, man? They get carte blanche. That's just how it goes. It is what it is. I think that the security guard should have removed Wolf from the club a little bit different, so for him not to feel slighted and feel like that sides are being taken. So as a result to that, not giving too much detail, some phone calls was made, some things happened outside, and whatever happened outside. Now, with respect to my man Wolf, and SOSA running around talking about Wolf was so emotional, if he wouldn't have shot Meech in the ass, it would have shot Meech in the dick, as if trying to insinuate Wolf wanted to blow a nigga dick or balls off about a bitch. Nigga, knock it the fuck off, silly vanilli. Knock it off. You ain't got nothing else to do but run around and tell stories. No, nigga, if you really want to tell the story, when Meech came outside, that nigga Wolf jumped off on that ass and started trying to knock his motherfucking head off. And Meech got shot in the ass because he turned around running and hollering. Okay? That's when you get shot. That's how you get shot in your ass, nigga, when you're trying to get away. Okay? Now, no slight to the homie Meech, because guess what? When a nigga is shooting a gun at you, you need to be trying to get away. So I would have been doing the same thing, and anybody else with somebody running at you, trying to shoot you with a gun. If you don't got your gun on you, and you don't got all the bulletproof vest or helmet or no body armor, then every nigga gonna be trying to get away. So let me not act like Meech was running because he was a bitch. He was running to get away from a killer, as he was supposed to, because my man was in fact a killer. And those that know him know what time it is. No disrespect, as Meech could be whatever he is. I'm not gonna make him anything, because he is what he is. That's what his guys to do. But my guy is what he is. So don't disrespect my guy talking about he was trying. He would have shot Meech dick off like he was shooting about a bitch. Nah. He stood up and he stood his ground because the nigga was minding his motherfucking business. Now let me tell you what you need to do, Soaps. Let me tell you what you need to do. I ain't gonna tell you who I am, because it won't be hard for you to find out who I am. Because guys know who I am, and I ain't about to do all this internet stuff. But let me tell you what you need to be doing, my brother. You need to find something else to do but walk around breaking cases and talking about how it used to be and this is what it is. Check this out, nigga. If the government didn't know that it started in 1985, they know now with your video. All right? told? I listened to the same video when you said, yo, them niggas better come and fess up to you before you put it out there. Check this out, nigga, what you waiting for? Blow them rat niggas up. Any nigga that told on any case, especially a case on such a good homie as Breach and T, you need to blow them niggas up and they shit been blown up. What you waiting for, a check, nigga? Huh? What happened to all the money, nigga? You ain't got no money? Where's your paperwork at? Does it say they took millions of dollars from you, nigga? Well, if it don't say it on your paperwork, nigga, then you should have a bunch of money. And guess what? If you got a bunch of money, nigga, then you should have more to do than sit around on cameras and iPhones or whatever the fuck else you silly niggas is walking around recording, telling yesteryear stories for some shit 25, 30, 40 motherfucking years ago. You ain't got nothing else to do, nigga. That's all you got to do is make DVDs talking about you about to blow up the rats. Ain't you a nigga from the street? Blow up the rats. Blow them up immediately. What you waiting for? Give the names, the dates, the times, what they did, their nicknames, where their mama stay, where their baby mama is, everything, B. What's wrong with you? Blow them up. What you waiting for? A check? Huh? What you trying to sell the information about a rat, nigga? What's wrong with you, man? That ain't how that go. Nigga, snitches get stitches. Blow them niggas up. Pick the paperwork up. Put their pictures up. Say what they did. Say who their baby's mamas is. Say their kids' names. Say everything, nigga. Rats don't get away. You always about to do something. Oh, I'm about to do that. And then you want to give half of what they did. Yeah, I'm going to say it on that guy. This is what he did. You want to give half the story. To be continued. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. You ain't got nothing else to do, nigga. You look and you sound like you're a whole nigga like the rest of us. What's your problem, man? Go find something else to do.
Yo.
Hold on, G.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't care. As a matter of fact, excuse me. I don't give a fuck what you do, my nigga. But if you're going to talk about any of my brothers, then you're not going to misrepresent in how you speak about them, and you're going to tell the story how it is. But I got one better. How about everybody that knows know already? So what the fuck you telling the story for anyway? Like I said, nigga, you ain't got nothing to do, SOSA. Huh?
One second. Let me shout out to Zeke Waters. Thank you for that super chat. Judith Robinson, Carter, Yvonne, Zed Jackson, Bad and Temmers, and the Free Row Show. All right. Say hello to all y'all. Yeah, another thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand your passion and everything about that, because you and Wolf was mad close and everything. And I know when Mama Jones needed looking out for, you was one of the people that stepped up and did all the stuff that you wanted to do for her and make sure she did have and everything like that. And we, you know, like I always, you know, I appreciate you for doing that and everything. Like she always say, you always come out and you be hollering out the window talking about Ma Jones, and she live on the umpteenth floor, and she hear you.
That woman raised me. I slept in her house
Yeah.
since I was about 8 years old. You
Right,
understand?
right.
She fed me.
Yeah.
You know, she did a lot of things, man. She even sent money to my canteen when I was in Camp Menacing, me and Wolf back in the days, man.
Right.
You know, so
you know what I'm saying?
you know that's definitely, you know, one of my other mothers for sure.
Right.
You know, but wait a minute, I want to say something, man. You know, like I said, all of us was all friends. You know, at one time, you know, things happen. You know, free meat, free tea. You know, free every single, you know, gangster that took his time like a man that didn't tell on nobody. You know, let them niggas out right now. Stop playing. You know, respect to Jay-Z and all the top players that's doing the prison reform. And, you know, they fighting hard to get some of the Super Soul brothers and the generals out the penitentiary and back home to their family that, you know, that's lost and locked and stuck for, you know, for crimes that, you know, that definitely don't warrant life sentences, you know, by no accord. So, you know, any of the paperwork is in, the legislation, let me put it in the air, you know, free, you know, the Flannery brothers, you know, free any of their crew, that's down by law and in the struggle, you know, that's 10 toes down, that are men that didn't tell ever. Forget on this case, they didn't tell on this case, their last case, and maybe the case that they might be crazy enough to get in the future. You know, free them niggas, man, and give them a chance to do it again if they feel like it. Why? Because if they're going to be a man about it, then you can do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. Ain't nobody can't tell you nothing. As long as that whatever you do, you're a man about it and you play by the rules. And when it goes to the street shit, you know what the rules is. It don't matter if a nigga told on you. It don't matter if a nigga told on you, slapped your mama, pushed over your baby's carriage. It don't matter what a nigga did to you. You can't do no telling, man. Period.
Right. But you know that, I know you go by that gangster code fully. You know what I'm saying? And you always get on me telling me, yo, shut up, sit your you be like, yo, shut up, G, you a fucking police. Shut your motherfucking ass, get on down there. Nigga, you might be
Hey, man. Look,
but you know your brother.
But wait a minute. You know exactly who I am, and you got access to all of my work. So, you know, any sucker that's interested, you know, a sucker, you know,
we ain't doing that.
Tell me, but if he asks you about it, you know, just deliver my shit, but make sure he delivers yours. And then definitely let him know, you know, if he ain't know, he wasn't nobody. So when I catch up to him, I'll definitely slap the shit out of him for even asking me a stupid question.
But we ain't gonna do that, bro. You know, like I just wanted you, you know, like a lot of guys, you know, you always tell me, and I always tell you, you know, I ain't worrying about nobody in the motherfucking street. Niggas don't know how long my arm is and how strong it is. And I'm just trying to do what I did, and I've done what I did for Wolf. I've done what I did for Riz. You know, I've done what I did for Big. You know, I put it all out there for people to know. You know, I'm about to wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you came on and told me how you felt about the situation with Wolf and everything like that, man. And I want to appreciate you. I appreciate your time, man. You know, I appreciate you in a whole lot of levels. And, you know, and we get down like that.
And thank you. You know, and I must say this. You know, I stand behind everything that I just said about Wolf. Now, you know, let's be clear. You are definitely a friend of mine, and I make it clear to everybody that asks me about you. When they say it was Gene there, are the stories that he's telling true? This is what I say, and I make it clear, and I'm gonna let the world know. 100% you was there. When you tell a story about an incident that you was there for, 100% the world needs to know that Eugene Gill was in fact there. For all the stories that he tell you was definitely there. Do I agree? Would I agree about the style and the techniques of some of the things that you do online and the stories that you tell? Absolutely not. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And I tell you all the time that coming from the world that I live in, that's not something that I can do, and I don't promote that you do it, and none of my guys have underdo that, and that's not what we do. You know, you made it clear to me. Listen, I'm a police officer, parole officer. At the end of the day, that's my story. So you know, what you having the dynamics of being a parole officer, police officer, I guess your stories are what y'all do and what y'all tell. I do not agree with it. I don't have nothing to do with none of that. And everything that you decide to get online and say and do, that's your business. You know, like I said, you're my longtime friend. And I even tell brothers, hey man, Gene was my friend long enough, and he's done things, you know, funny, that I even consider calling him my brother. What you do online and the stories that you tell and some of the things that you address, I totally disagree with it, and I do not support it in no form or fashion. But once a guy's your friend, you know, I'm a real friend. You got to take your friends as they are. And guess what? As a police officer / parole officer, hey man, you know, y'all give testimonies. So, you know, I don't even know how anybody could call a police officer / parole officer an informant.
Well, listen, man. Listen, you know, All that and a motherfucking can of paint to get you a motherfucking trading rod. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say, y'all. Like here, like listen here. It's a story that was need to be told because people was telling it they way. You know, whether you are entertainer, whether you are a rapper, you know, you got guys coming here giving people false information. You understand? When I came and I said to myself that, listen here, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the same story I told Ms. Wallace. I'm gonna tell the same story I told Wolf Mother. I'm gonna tell the same story. You understand? When the motherfucking LAPD, the FBI, it's public record. I'm gonna tell the same motherfucking story that they didn't let the public hear. You understand? They don't want the public to know about this shit. They want them to know bits and pieces about it. I'm gonna tell you the whole motherfucking story wholeheartedly, and I can speak on, and I can stand on everything I said. You know what I'm saying? Because I was there and I saw it. You know, and I seen it happen, and I try to stop a lot of this shit. And I have stopped a lot of it. It's a lot of niggas walking around here, and you can attest to it, is because I got in the middle and stopped that bullshit. You know a lot of the stories.
Hey, look, I know about the story I just told about Wolf. That's the story I know about, no other stories.
Yo, get the fuck up out of here, nigga, with your motherfucking that. You know a lot of shit. You know a lot of shit that I've done and stop niggas from doing shit to niggas.
And guess what? Whatever I know and everybody else that knows, they know. I'm never gonna talk about it. I'm never gonna tell nobody about it. You know, everybody that knows know already. I'm never gonna.
That's fair. That's fair. Get your fuck out of here. Hang up the fucking phone now. All right.
Yeah, see you later.
Yo, that's my man. I'll see you later, man. Be good, bro. Love you. All right. Listen, y'all. I just wanted to get his point of view and what he was saying and how he felt. And you know, he's a good dude. He go back, and you know, a lot of guys, like he said, who heard his voice, they gonna know who he is. They know who he is. So if anybody want to know who he was, they'll find out who he is. They'll know. He well known. I got a shout out to Linda Green for that PayPal, and Sharisa Manigo for her PayPal. Appreciate that. What else? Where else I'm at? You know, that Super Chat is Big Gene 52, and that PayPal is Big Gene 52. And that Cash App is Big Gene 52. Where we at right now? Oh man. Now I didn't do this to go at Hassan, you know, Sosa. I didn't do this to go at her, but he did come off as if Wolf was trying to do something. Wolf was trying to, you know, like Wolf was over this girl. It wasn't over this girl. They all knew that they was going to that club that day, man. You understand? They all knew that they was going to that club. Like he said, they all hung out the day before and 2 days before up in New York. You know what I'm saying? They all knew that's the club that they was going to. You know, the girl was disrespectful and smacked Wolf hat off his hand. He was checking on her all like that. And you know, if you got a gangster, one gangster, another, you ain't checking me. I ain't letting no other man check me if I'm, you know, dealing with some broad, or I used to deal with some broad and she get out of pocket. You don't have the right to do that. You know, that's the way he felt. You know, I gave him an opportunity. Ziggy, I'm glad that you heard it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to San Diego. You know, hope you're working with me today. You know, keep some of this bull crap out of here. Tucker, what you got? Well, ain't no statute of limitation on murder, bro. You know, a lot of that drug deal and stuff like that had a lot of murder to deal with. You know, it's a lot of murders to deal with. You know, they got a lot of, you know, you may not notice because you wasn't there, you know, Tucker, I'm just speaking you. But if motherfuckers start talking about certain situations, you understand, then it's a couple of murders that was in there that they didn't get locked up for. You understand? But people on the inside know about it. Oh, my people holding a lot of people. They comments in for review. All right. All right. All right. He said everybody say sound like Pop. Oh, okay. Wherever that comes from. Pam Donahue, what's going on with you? Latoya Banks. Let me see what else I got. I'll get a couple questions before I get into this other shit. All right. Yo, and for you people that's in here they talk about stuff back in the day and everything. Yo, nigga, I'm in my 50s. I'm gonna talk nigga, I ain't gonna be talking about Kodak Black or what's this other little pump? Nah, bro. I'm talking about stuff that happened to me and happened to us back in the day. Y'all know you got that finger. You don't like it. You don't like it. You don't want to see it. Click, hit that button and go someplace else. Easy thing to do. Carter 1998. What's good with you, Rocky Montgomery? All right, Nestor, what's going on? Nestor Santiago, thank you for the cash out. All right, so listen, man. Like he said, we all was together, but listen here. He didn't get into this part of it, and I told y'all this. And Ma Jones is gonna speak on this. I know she's gonna speak on it because she knows it to be true. Meech made a phone call in the club, telling old boy, yo, Wolf out here bugging, man, before he went back outside. Meeks was going outside in peace. You understand? Wolf, when he get a certain weight, is only a few niggas could talk to him or grab him. I was one of them. I was one of them that could grab Wolf like, yo, Wolf, and I'd be in his ear at the same time talking to him. You understand? Letting him know all the stuff he gonna lose. Letting him know all the stuff, you understand, that's gonna happen. And plus, having a relationship to him, you understand, and knowing he was on parole at the time, I could talk to him. He respected that. You understand? But I was big enough to grab him, you understand, and talk to him as gentlemen. Yo, Wolf, come on. Not now. We gonna do this. If you're gonna do something, you can always do it. Like, look at all the people around here. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them now, motherfucker, but you gonna see them in court, bro. Stop it. Don't do this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you're gonna jeopardize everybody and everything that just been working on. And he would listen. He would listen. If I was there that night, it wouldn't have went down like that. Because he would have. I knew he would have listened. I knew he would have listened. No matter how he felt, he was disrespected. He would have listened. I hope. Rumble Rock. Love 3 Loyalty. Miss B. Oh my God. See, that's what y'all happen when y'all come in late. Y'all don't know what he talk about. Everybody want to wait till the Uncle Gene show come in. Everybody want to wait till we start talking about the Uncle Gene stuff to come in the show, and they want to flip flop and come to my channel. And now they coming in talking about who he talking about. What was he talking about? What did they say? Somebody said. Yo, I didn't tell my listen here, moderators. If people got legitimate questions, they can ask legitimate questions. Long as niggas ain't being irate and telling people to suck this and do all that, let them ask their questions. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about what they ask about Reggie, right? You know, Reggie, all right. I don't care what they say about, you know, because Reds don't get along with Free Suge people, or they don't get along with Bomb First, and Bomb First don't get along with Plenty Pussy. Yo, I view everybody the same. You know, I'm a fuck with who I fuck with. You understand? So when people asking questions, let them ask the questions if it ain't no dumb, stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. So, you know, y'all asking me that I'm telling my moderators what to do. No, I'm not telling them what to do. They do a good job, but keep the bullshit out. You understand? But if y'all asking legitimate questions and everything, you know, ask them. I don't know how to work this shit like that. I'm glad that they doing whatever they doing. You know, people ain't complaining about, I need moderators no more. Ain't that right, Zeke? Yeah, they watch rappers once they're a certain level. You know, Beezy Boy. Yes, yes, yes. Cedric Strickland. Yeah, the hip hop police is for real. But that dude, Derek Parker, wasn't the hip hop police. It was another group of guys that were hip hop police, and forgot their name. And something happened to one of them. I think one of them died or something like that. But Derek took that thing. How you gonna be a hip hop police and you just used to stand in front of cheetahs? You know, you wasn't at the functions like that. You wasn't bodyguarding top rappers, and you wasn't in the midst of things like that. And then he talk about a lot of shit he don't know about, that he read or somebody told him. You understand? Because if anybody told him that I wasn't close to Zip, you understand, he made a statement like that, you know, he was out of his motherfucking mind. On my fucking birthday, Zip, I told y'all he brought 2 girls to my room, one vanilla, one chocolate. And he said, it's your birthday. You can have them both. You could be greedy and have them both. You understand? Because it's your birthday. Or you could take one of them yourself. He told me that. I said, no, Unc, I'm good, man. You could have it. And, you know, like, he was the only man I ever called Unc. You understand? And, you know, we had a little problem and everything like that, you know, but we always talked to him. He went on the road with us and everything, you know. You know, I remember one time he didn't want to pay me for the nightclub. I worked all night until the morning. Nigga ain't want to pay me because one of his other mans gave us money. That shit is crazy. But it is what it is. Huh. Yeah, what was that? Roz, what's up with you, boy? Fool 456. Ain't no shit. Hey, yo, fuck a record deal of Fool 456. Make yourself hot on the internet, and you get all your own money yourself. A record deal is gonna be a thing of the past, man. They not even putting the money out there like that, you know, even, you know, making artists. They want you to make yourself. Then they want to try to rob you for yours with the 360. Let me go right here. What I want to talk to y'all about, and I have said this before, man, it's about let niggas put you in a video. You know, on Uncle Gene's section of this, you know what I'm saying? It's about you taking ownership of yourself when situations happen. You know, anything could come out of this, man. Somebody could say anything out their mouth. A lot of times niggas don't even mean half the shit they say. But what happened is because we've been hurt by society, we've been hurt by, you know, shit around us. We always got to prove ourselves. And like, yo, this nigga don't think I'm like that. This nigga, you know, I got to give it to this nigga. You know, I got to hurt this nigga in the whole 9 yards. Instead of saying, yo, listen here, it's going to cost you. You know, every 17 feet in New York City, there's a camera that's going to catch you either leaving or coming or going. Now, you might think you're going to get away with something, but it's not happening. And you got to think about it, bro. You understand? You got to think about, you know, I'm going to be put behind these cages and these bars and all this shit like that. So when somebody trying to rile you up, somebody trying to make a situation for you, you know what I'm saying? You got to think, because this happened to me. And I got the article right here. I could show y'all right here. In September 2009, dude was crashing my car. He thought he had somebody. I don't know what the situation was. But then when the police came to the scene, he told them I put my gun to his head and hit him and put my gun to his head. You understand? They locked me up the whole 9 yards. I'm out here where those white folks was at. They knew him personally. You understand? So they took me through the ringer, and it cost me a whole hell of a lot of money. I mean, like a whole hell of a lot of money. I had to beat the case and try to get my job back, which I did. You understand? But it was because I didn't step back and say, let me call 911. Because my pride. You understand? Or, F the police. I'm going to handle this myself. Even handling it myself, I didn't do what he said I did. But when they look at me, you know what I'm saying, a big 6'7", 300-pound black man, and I carry a gun, they're going to look at it a whole different way. They're going to treat me like I'm a thug in the street or whatever. And that's what they did. Until we got in front of that judge, and that judge saw different. And she saw the truth. But my whole life was at a standstill for 2 years. But what I'm trying to say to you is that don't allow people to put you in their video, man. Don't allow people to make you act in a certain direction, a certain way when you can walk away. Because my grandfather used to say, if a brick hit you, say ouch. Now, I know people can't say any and everything to you. People can't do anything and everything to you. But I just want us to look at it in a different way sometimes. Just words. All right, go ahead with it. Now, they go to try to put their hands on yourself. I'm going to try to raise bail with you. If you trying to walk away, you trying to go another direction, you understand? I'm going to get on my show and try to get bail for you. Because that's real. But learn how to initially, when you see it going in a whole direction that could take you, don't let them put you in that video. Walk on off. Go on another day. Don't make you less than a man and make you a smart man. My shit cost me $32,000 to get out. They wasn't giving me no lawyer. Oh, you get a public offender? Nah. I've been on the same job for 20-some years. Wasn't getting no public defender. I had to sell jewelry. I had to get that money up. Where we at? Yeah, David Franklin. Yeah, man. Yeah, that 5-year plan, man. Let me run that down there to you, Dave. Check it out, bro. In that 5-year plan, the first 2 years, people are going to be trying to get you back out into the game. You understand? What you should think about if you just came home, think about what kind of, if you got your education while you was locked up, that's good. But if you got a trade, I don't know what part of the state or part of the country in, but in New York City, you need your OSHA card. And that's to do construction and work into certain fields, cooking and things like that. You got to have your official safety, your safety and health hazardous card and everything like that. So you got to get your OSHA card, in order to work on that. And then understand, whenever you do something wrong, the time starts all over again, bro. You understand? Try to do the right thing, man. You understand? And then I know you got to have that money, because, if you got a family, you got kids, you and I both know romance without finance creates a nuisance. So, Don't mind going to a smaller job until you get to another job, because people like to see individuals who's working and doing something positive. And they say, because they'll ask you what you've been doing the last 6 months, what you've been doing since you're getting home. Well, I've been working this job over here, sweeping these floors, mopping and doing this stuff like that. But I'm trying to look for something better. You know, I'm not the same individual and the same person I was 5 or 6 years ago. I've changed my life, and I'm gonna show, people around me that I want to be not only respected for my family and respected in the community. I want to have a job to show that I respect myself enough to work and take care of what I need to take care for my family. You understand? Because when you was away, somebody bought that milk for the baby. When you was away, somebody paid that light bill, that gas bill, and that rent. Now, when you come home, you show them that I got this. I don't give a shit if you got a flip burger and say, welcome to McDonald's. Do what you got to do, because it is what it is. All right, well, yeah. D General, what's up? Emo. Mike D, what's up with you, boy? Tawanda Parker. Let me get some of these things in here. No, man, listen to me. I appreciate everybody who sent me the super chats and everything. I appreciate everybody who sent me the PayPal and everything. My man, listen to me. I swear for a living God on everything I love, and people close to me know I'm not doing this for a dime. You understand? I'm gonna give y'all 50 shows, because 50 Cent blew this shit up with my man M Rec. I'm gonna give y'all 50 shows, and I'm gonna go about my business. I'm gonna write my book. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk to y'all about my book. I'm gonna talk to you if y'all got my book or whatever y'all gonna, because y'all gonna see some shit. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, Gene, you let that go. You did that. You said that. Mm-hmm. That's where that came from. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let it off in the book. I'm gonna talk about every star I had a conversation, from Deion Sanders, uh, the bus Jerome Bettis, Cordless Williams. Uh, uh, he got killed by the white girl. He went to Alcorn State University, played football. Um, the guy who's my frat brother. It's going to come to me. I'm sorry about that. Every athlete, every actor, star that I ever spoke to, had conversations with. You understand? Rappers, beefs that I stopped. You understand? Situations I've been a part of. I'm gonna tell everything but the incriminating stuff. All right. Yeah, I don't think my moderators could block nobody. They could just stop the what you call that? The crazy chat shit. I guess. I don't know. No, if you are if you, depending on what was your criminal history, a lot of times you can't get in the health field. You can't get in the criminal justice field, but you can't get in the health. There's certain fields that you can't go into. Yeah, and I think healthcare might be one of them too. Terry, what's good with you? Terry Dimer, what's happening with you? Texas militia, June McClain. Oops. Yeah, I'm not getting any questions in here, man. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I've had a good time. I hope y'all enjoy the part 2 with a G. Steve McNair. That's who it was. It was Steve McNair. I went to Alcorn State too for 1 year. The 7 mile stretch. That shit is crazy down in Mississippi, Longman, Mississippi. I went to the school with the guy who played the Green Mile. Forgot his name. Michael Duncan. He told that big lie that he was supposed to bodyguard Big them that night. Come on, man. I don't even know. I guess that was just a part of the thing. Because Kirk Burrows will tell you and everybody tell you they wasn't hiring nobody. And they didn't hire anybody. So I guess that was good for Hollywood. And that God bless the dead. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I know that for a fact. You understand? I had a problem with him, and he tried to put this guy Tommy Kaya on me. You understand? And it got me thrown out the team because I had to put something on Tommy Kaya's ass for that. He know that in the lunchroom. Michael Kaya put him at me. You understand? Calling niggas crabs back then. And Tommy Kaya came at me trying to laugh and joke. And then I said, yo, tell me that shit sound good, may make you feel good, but it won't be healthy. That's always been my line. Put it on them real quick, smacked them head with one of them trays, and walked out the lunchroom. They say, boy, you crazy. Threw me off the team. Came back and tore their ass up. I was at chat. They better not have a came in there. We was at that Florida Sixers Bowl. We were supposed to play them, but we ended up playing Fam State and Ohio State. They see me test shit up. I guess they was like, yo, I should have kept that dude on my team. You understand? And that was the real Holistic Health Emporium. Thank you for that, man. I came here to teach a little bit, and I hope, when I put the book out, that some people, pass it to their people in prison, because when, you got to get something that help them go through. And, like, I think that being able to, talk to the brothers who have been behind bars and then being out here in the community and talking to the people that was right there, it was good, and it helped me to be much wiser and stronger, because you got to be strong out here right now, man, because, our country right now, man, is at the worst that it's ever been. You thought it was bad in the 60s and everything like that. Man, this shit is terrible right now. These people are out here in full force. If they say they support Trump, they support racism. They support hate, man. You understand? I see all these cops in New York City going after Bill de Blasio. That's because they want that stop and frisk back. That's because they want to give you tickets for having a beer in a paper bag, drinking it while you going home or whatever, or whatever you're drinking in that paper bag. That's because you smoking weed on your front, on your porch and everything like that. And they want to tell you that you are in plain sight and you in the community and you in danger. There's some old bullshit it's a lot of bullshit they come up with, and they call it quality of life. You on your porch drinking a beer, probably smoking an L, doing whatever you're doing, and they tell me it's the quality of life. You can't even come out of your front porch and do it. That's because every time they stop you and lock you up and put those cuffs on you, it's 5 or more hours of overtime. Now, they're going to keep you around in that cell before they process you. You understand? Till their time is over, their shift is over, basically. They had cops that will drive around in a van with 4 or 5 guys in the van. You understand? And then when their shift is over, they already work 37 and a half, 40 hours that week. Now, that 5 hours become time and a half. So that 5 hours, it became 8.5 hours, a full day pay that they finna get on for that day. Time and a half. They finna get another full day's pay for locking you up. So now with all these laws that's stopping, the stopping Fritz, and they can't lock you up for you smoking a weed now. Mayor de Blasio is the worst mayor ever. When more buildings are being built in New York City, more people are working in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Kids have gotten daycare and all this other shit. But all of a sudden, he's the worst mayor in the city. Come on, man. Y'all see it. They want somebody in there that's going to enforce them getting more money. They get more money today. Trump is here in New York City, and they're going to get $1.2 million in overtime because he's here one day. One day. They get $1.2 million in overtime. Fuck up out of here. Yo, I want to tell you little cats something too, man. Let me for y'all that's still listening, thank you with me. And I just want to tell y'all something like this. When the police deal with y'all, I want to give you a little token, a little jewel to go with. If you ever pulled over by a cop, right? And this is a uniform cop. You see the car behind you, they throw the sirens on. It's a uniform cop about to get out. You see there's a uniform cop in the back. What I want you to do is this. When you pull over, turn on your lights inside your car if you don't have nothing to hide. Take your keys out the ignition and put them on the dash right in front of the steering wheel. Have your papers already out in your hand, right? When the officer come up to your car, you say, "How you doing, officer?" Whatever you like there. Is there any particular reason you stopped me for? The first thing you said in New York City, you're going to say, "Let me get your license and registration." You understand? And they expect for you to give it to them before they tell you why they pulled you over. And if you don't, they get a fucking attitude. But make sure you get their badge number. And you get all the information while you looking at them. You understand? While you looking at him, look at his badge number and look at his name. And you do a mental thought of that shit. You understand? Because if you don't remember it, he getting away with a lot of bullshit. You understand? Because if he stops you for nothing. I've had people say, "Well, this is, we're doing alcohol checks and stuff like that." I don't drink alcohol. What are you checking? This is Nazi Germany. You stop and check something like that. But anyway, you give him your paperwork. While you give him your paperwork, he already knows you turned on the dome light. So you ain't got nothing to hide. He already know the keys is out the ignition, so you ain't trying to run nowhere. You cut the car off and the keys is out the ignition. You understand? So now what you're doing is, this is where the bullshit come in at. Officer, I know this is one of the a traffic stop is one of the scariest part because I got family that do law enforcement, and they told me that is one of the deadly, the dangerous stop, and all officers feel a certain kind of way. That's why you see my keys on the dash, the light is on. I want to make sure that you know that I'm on y'all side. I'm on y'all side. That, I want to make sure everything is all right. Yeah. Now, if he's a good type of dude, he gonna let you go. You always get those assholes sometimes, but if he's a good dude, he might say, "Well, where your family work at and stuff like that." Yo, I got one worker corrections at Working Island, and I got one working, some precinct, 75th precinct in Brooklyn, way away from the precinct that you at. But anyway, man, it's been nice talking to y'all. Y'all know my motto. If they don't like you, fuck them and feed them beans and nip them in the bud. This has been another show by Big Gene. You understand? Raw Deal, The Last Big Night, and Cooking and Conversation. Thank you for your time. And shout out to my St. Louis people, my Wellston people, my people in out there in New Jersey, Trenton, Canton, Newark, Irvington, Tennessee, Titan, James Hardy, thank you. Thomas Parker, thank you, brother. E, what's up with you, Mo? Emo, what's happening? KDBK, all day, what's up with you? Who else I got in here? D Star, Team Live 45, Kimbo, Michael Hudson. Who else we got? Agent Orange out there in Memphis. BS. Kim BB. Donna, Pam Donahue. What's that? Danny boy, Danny boy. The pipes are calling. That's out there in Ireland. What else I got? Shout out. Kingdom La Meta. What's this? Was Kingdom? Shout out, or you slap my head out? Shit, I slapped the shit out myself. You got your shout out, bro. Y'all take it out. Y'all be good, man. I see y'all next week. My Detroit people out there, ready good. My Atlanta, Lynn, Jack, CR21, Tower Beach. Y'all, thanks for y'all being here, Mark. You know, I never got that stuff from Jersey and things clothing. Stop that, Mark. Down at the DMV. Yeah. Tucker out there in Boston. And David Randall. Y'all be good and peace out, man.